name is Hafiz K. I'm the co-founder of E-Rides, and today, welcome to, I think this is second edition.
That's it, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Wheel Talk.
Of
Wheel Talk with wheel people. What's your name?
Oh. It's not fancy. It's not fancy like E-Rides Rosie.
I'm E-Rides Rosie.
Oh my word. So, you know what? I think, that slogan is probably going to catch on very soon.
Well, I've been saying it to everybody just because it's really fun to say.
It's such a tongue twister as well. Wheel Talk with wheel people.
Yeah.
You came up with that. So, you can all blame Rosie for
take the credit for that.
Blame me, I'll do it. I'll take it.
So today, what are we going to talk about? And where are we actually? Where are we?
We are at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park.
Yeah.
Today we have been competing at the E-lympics, and we've had electric skateboards, we've had EUCs, we've had some one wheels as well, and some scooters as well, going around slaloms, doing challenges. It's been really fun.
Yeah, and thanks to Electroheads for organising this. Billy, Tilo, and of course Washington as well. Shout out to Washington for the invite. And we hope to see more of this sort of events to help build the community more as a result of this. Hopefully it was successful. I think it was successful, wasn't it?
Not for me. It was successful for me.
That's only because I beat you.
She did.
Slaloms aren't my thing.
Yeah.
Like straights, let's go for it. But slaloms.
It's alright. He gets me on the speed every time.
Yeah, he does. So what we're going to talk about today? What should we talk about today?
Well, at the end, we're going to talk about the commander announcement.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, commander announcement. Yeah, there's some news on that. And what do you
let's start with the status of where the other wheels are, because I'm sure all our viewers really want to know what's E-Rides doing in that.
Okay, so should we start with S20?
Yeah.
Okay, well, S20, as we said in the last episode, S20 will be fully released beginning of next year. They're ramping up production, well, more or less, they're ramping up testing of the S20 around November time. Obviously, being that this is a new wheel, the very first one with 126 volt. So I can just imagine that they put in a lot of attention to make sure that it comes out and it comes out well and there's no issues. So that's the S20. I'm assuming, and if everything goes well, I'm thinking about February, March. Next year is where full production will ramp up. We should be getting, E-Rides should be getting our first wheel to test. And we're hoping to run a demo for the community around November time. Hopefully November, December, early mid-December, worst case scenario. So that's where we are with this time.
So in November, December, people will be able to come to E-Rides and test out your S20.
Yes.
How many S20s are going to be in the country at that point in time?
At that point in time, it will probably be less than a handful.
So really exclusive,
yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I look forward to that day.
Last year we did something similar as well with the S18 when we had the very first S18 in the country in the UK. Probably even in Europe, but definitely in the UK. And we organized a demo and we invited E-Rides customers and potential customers to go and try out the wheel before they buy. Try before you buy. So we're hoping that will take place about end of November to about middle of December. Again, this is based on manufacturing and strong manage expectations.
So if you want to buy yourself a Christmas present, you can go around and demo it with E-Rides.
Yes.
Brilliant.
So that's the S20. And then there is Abrams.
Yes.
So in terms of Abrams, I've been keeping touch with the manufacturer in China, Leopard King, or as we call them, Veteran. And the Abrams, there have been a couple of examples of Abrams already produced. One, I believe, has already been sent or will be sent to Kuji Rolls in China. And I've seen videos of actually someone riding the Abrams as well, doing a range test. And they seem to like it. It is a heavier wheel than the Sherman. It is 44 kg. That's what we've been told until we try ourselves to confirm. But the Abrams is more of a torque-oriented
Yes.
wheel. So yeah.
Extra
Doesn't
ground.
the Abrams also have the biggest wheel at 22?
Well, out of the new ones,
Yes,
yeah,
out of the new 4.
out of the new 4, the Monster Pro has 24 inch, which we already stock at Heroes. But the Abrams is maybe slightly for a different audience. The Monster Pro is a little bit more for long range cruising. The Monster Pro still definitely has the power, but doesn't have the torque. So if you lean hard on the Monster Pro, you might cut out because it doesn't have that torque. But yeah, exactly. With that initial kick.
So it's like for customers who want to go off road with a Sherman, but don't want a Sherman, they want the Abrams.
Well, that is what that's what Leopard has been marketing. Now, should you take 44 kg off road? I don't know.
Of course you should. It's like to ask me, you want to take a tank off road?
Of
course you do.
I mean, Abrams, right? So, I don't know. I prefer like a RS high torque or one of these ones over there, which is now coming the EXN torque version. So this is the speed version. The torque version is going to be really, really popular with riders. So we're going to be stocking that. I think that should be. We should have that in about a month's time. So we have the EXN torque version. But yeah, I mean, if you want to take Abrams off road, it's up to you.
Go for it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So that's Abrams.
Yes. You alluded to earlier that you were really interested in the Hero.
Yes. Yeah. So when we were talking last time on episode 1,
Yeah.
the Hero sounded really interesting to me. I really liked the sound of it.
What do you think?
Well, everybody's saying, "Oh, Hero who?" And they talk about the Eagle.
But I think that's why I like it, because it's a bit of the underdog.
Yeah.
And I think, maybe it's just because the way I ride it seemed like a better option because it's a little bit lighter, isn't it?
And it's coming out sooner
Yeah.
as well, which is obviously going to be a big deal.
I think maybe that's what people just wanted something faster.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah. So the Hero, in terms of, so you're right, the Hero will be coming out a little bit earlier than definitely the S20 is next year, right? We have also ordered some Hero. So we have Abrams coming for demo. We have Hero coming for demo as well. There's one more I'm missing, and then there's the Commander. So, but let's talk about the Hero first. The Hero is well ahead of production in terms of compared to all the other wheels that are coming. It's so far ahead that I think Bugatti are putting almost all their eggs in that Hero basket. They're very proud of it. It is expensive. It's probably a little bit more expensive than I would have liked.
And all the wheels are going up, right?
Yes.
So, while we're talking about wheels going up and stuff, you were telling us something earlier about how the materials are going up in price in general, like just in the world. Yeah. And there were shipping's going up. Yeah. And what else is? Yeah.
So it's getting a lot harder to get batteries. So the battery material, capacitor, all of it, the prices are going up. But to make it even worse, shipping container prices are also going through the roof. So all of this, unfortunately, transfers to the customer because the price of acquisition as a distributor has gone up quite high. Once you factor in obviously taxes, VAT, you've got custom duties as well, and at the end of the financial year, you have to pay corporate tax as well. So when you put all that into consideration, the prices inevitably will shoot up. At E-Rise, we try to be as competitive as we can within reason. But as a business, we also have to think about warranty as well. So we have to factor in warranty costs. We had some issues with the V11, and we had to change a lot of the motors and pay our engineers.
You have done something really good though, haven't you? In that if people use the code Rosie5, they can get 5% off their new wheels.
That's right.
So if the wheel cost is worrying you can use that code.
That's 5%.
And then reduce the cost by 5%.
Yes.
So you are trying to help people.
Absolutely. We are, but we are all riders now, right? Yeah. We understand that get this piece of machinery, it's not cheap. But at the same time, there's a lot that goes into the research and development, the production, the testing, the ship, all that. That all it needs to be factored in, and it's only fair, right?
And I mean, they're all big pieces of kit that do incredible things. I mean,
toys.
There's the new ones go up to 60k, don't they?
Oh no, like so.
You know what I mean?
Oh, like definitely 60k now is kind of like if you don't come to the party with 60k, then go home. Some of them are doing 60, or at least aiming for 60 miles an hour. There's a rumor, and obviously I don't want to confirm. I'll let Kuji watch this. That the commander should be able to do close to 60 miles an hour.
That's it. You just make Paul so
60 miles an hour. So there is a touch and go between 57 miles an hour to about 59. But I'm sure someone out there, one of the New Yorkers.
Yes.
Do
it.
They will go for that 60 miles an hour record.
Yes, right. Go for it.
And then when you do, we want to know about
That's
it.
right.
Just don't do it in a safe environment. In New York.
Such a place exists.
Speaking of safety legislation,
yes.
Tell us about the conference that you went to the other day and about the views on legislation.
Okay, so I'm also the co-founder of another organization called rideables.org, and we have been campaigning for better legislation for micromobility, not just one particular micromobility, but micromobility in general.
So everything, so things like scooters and electric skateboards and e-bikes and EUCs.
Yeah, I mean, e-bikes is...
Oh yeah, they're already legal.
Exactly.
Sorry, I forget.
Yeah, so I think the one that you're probably missing there is, did you mention e-skate?
I didn't, but you just
There
have,
you go.
so everything's fine.
Exactly, so e-skate, EUC, electric scooter, obviously, of course. So they are... It's a shame though, because if you look at other countries around the world, some of the so-called developed countries, they've legalized micromobility in one form or the other, and they've put in some reasonable governance around where you should use them and where you should not use them. Right? So, for example, another electric skateboard.
Yeah. We were playing with them earlier.
Yeah. So it's just common sense, right? People want to get from A to B in a clean, efficient way, but also in a good, cost-effective way as well. And we in Rideables, we do get invited to give our opinion. BBC, LBC, fully charged outside was where we were last week. And I'm hoping that the government will see sense and they will look at these things as not just toys or dangerous equipment and understand that, yes, if you use them in a way that they should not be used, yes, of course, they're dangerous. Like most form of transportation, there is an inherent danger to every form of transport.
I mean, if you drive a car put through a wall, it's going to be dangerous, but it's not the way a car is intended to be driven.
Exactly. And if you have two people on an electric scooter, weaving in and out, that's not what it was designed for. I think it's not fair to punish the technology rather than either educate or punish the human that is riding or misusing the micromobility in the way it's not supposed to be.
Because, like I said, if you have someone who drives a car dangerously, you don't say, okay, all cars are banned. Like you said, you punish the human.
Yeah,
so is that the way that the conversation on the panel went then?
Yeah.
That, can we make this about the human rather and legalise the technology and find a way to make sure that the humans behave properly?
Yeah. Hopefully, that's what. If there's anyone from Department for Transport listening, that is what we are advocating for. We're not saying that these technologies should get a free pass. We all understand that some infrastructure needs to be built for to use them in a safe manner. But what we're saying here is, let us have a conversation. At rideables.org, we have a potential framework that could be used at least as a baseline to help push this forward to be legalized. Now, we also understand as well that this is a phased approach. It's not a big bang approach where just releasing and everybody's go out there. We will learn from mistakes and things. The first iteration will not be perfect, by all means. But yeah, just hoping that they do get legalized.
What else do we have on our list? We wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Shall I check the list?
Check the list.
Check the list.
I don't think. Oh, one more thing. Your favorite will commandment.
Exactly
Oh,
that.
yes.
Exactly. We touched on it.
We touched it.
But we need to know more, don't we?
Okay.
What do we have?
So, E-Rise will be getting the commander a lot sooner. Hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm hoping that the next episode that we do shoot of Real Talk, we might have a commander right here rather than the V12. Hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks. If it doesn't, then yeah, we just have to move to the next one. We're going to be getting the Talk version and the Speed version, and we'll be organizing a demo for people to come in and come try them out.
I'm excited to try that. I'm excited to feel the difference.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there you go.
So do we want to talk about Psycho Park on the 19th?
Yeah, we do. So the last event a few weeks ago was superb. It was absolutely fantastic. Organised really well. Everybody knew what they were doing when they came in. Like the tent was kitted out, so people come in to talk about scooters, skateboards, whatever. Obviously, E-Rides were there to obviously talk about it from their point of view. And then the actual location itself had some great variants. So it's got a pump track for you guys that like to duck and weave.
Yeah.
You've got the off-roady bit, which was challenging. You've got to be honest, very narrow, but it was great. And obviously the main event was obviously the actual track itself, which was incredible. Like it was a good solid laps in there. I got some amazing footage of everyone riding around, which you can see. It's already online. Really check it out. And the next one is coming up next Sunday, or this Sunday, I should say.
And next Sunday, there's 4 hours of track time, isn't it?
Right.
Instead of we had
That's
1.5.
That's
last
right,
time.
1.5 last time. Now
So
4
now
hours.
we've got 4 hours.
4 hours.
So
It's going to be fantastic. There's
that's
going to be
amazing.
There's going to be from what I hear, there's going to be a relay, which is great. How are they going to set it up so everybody gets a fair crack at trying to win? I don't know, but I'll be gunning to win. So so yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what your feedback is. I mean, the last time was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Last time was awesome.
I want to know what your top speed is going to be this time.
Oh jeez.
Because what did you hit last time on that track?
45.
Yeah.
I want to break 50 again, so we'll see.
Be careful. Make sure you pan it up.
Really?
Get some Leas.
Yeah, exactly. Arm
Like
me up.
the one we've got over there. That's what I've been wearing today.
Yeah.
Loving it. I feel really safe in it. Also got more yet hand that over here.
I've got the knee pads as well.
Oh yeah, but everybody can see that. They
Yeah,
already
yeah.
know that.
Oh yeah.
It appears to be that I'm head to toe in knee out, and I quite like it.
Safety first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's definitely helped me progress more because the fear factor is taken away
Yeah.
while I'm wearing the armour. So I definitely feel like this has helped me progress without a doubt. Yeah.
Cool. Well, anything else you got to talk about?
Shall we talk about customisation just for fun?
Customization fun.
Just for fun.
Now, why would it be that you want to talk about that, Paul?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Exhibit A.
Yeah, down in the corner here.
Is it on? Can I bring
It is on.
Is it on? Alright,
Yeah.
let me just roll over here.
Yeah, we have the very.
Let me move this. Let me move the V12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got it.
you got it?
Yeah, I got it. There you go.
We have the sparkling brand new shell and decor designed by myself, which is Joker themed.
It's good.
Is that got the ha-has, got the why so serious, and obviously Joker face on the back. So this is just a brainchild of mine, but it's something which E-Rides looking to actually roll out mainstream. If you've got a particular theme that you want to do, something that's a bit more, your cup of tea, E-Rides has that on offer. So if there's something you want to actually kit out to make it more you, it can be done. And we can kit it out with various pads as well. So if you want some park pads or other kind of pads, that can also be an add-on for you. So yeah,
these are the park pads, aren't they?
They are indeed.
And
They are indeed.
these made such a difference when I put them on. All of a sudden, I felt connected to the wheel.
Yeah.
And like I wasn't slipping around, which was so.
Yeah.
I felt fine riding.
Yeah.
I'm loving the fact that this is bright orange.
Yeah.
I have to say, because.
Why are you laughing?
No, only because when we were riding around earlier, I was like, "Where's what?" There he is.
There he is.
So it's really nice when
Visibility
you're riding
is
with someone.
important.
Yeah.
Visibility is
Oh,
important.
absolutely. Well, we ride with these bright yellow jumpers.
Yeah,
don't we?
yeah.
And didn't you say that with all new wheels, everybody gets
Yes.
a bright new jumper?
Nice
So-
ones. So yeah, with all new wheels, you can use obviously Rosie 5 to get 5% off, but you will also get a free E-ride ride, neon yellow, for visibility. Yeah, visibility is key. Like people always think, oh well, I want to be decked out all black. Yeah, black might look cool, but if you're riding in a country where mobility is legal, you're riding on the street, cars need to see you because they won't see you. I mean, all it takes is just a driver that lacks concentration, and they will hit you. But if they see you soon, they can brake just in time, and that could save your life. So I've got my E-Rides edition lazy rolling jacket over here. And yes, the black lazy rolling jacket is cool. We could easily stock that as well, but we went for brighter colors. And we also have obviously the E-Rides exclusive chest protector, level 2, only at E-Rides. But the reason why we do go for the bright colors like the blue, orange,
And the red as well.
and the red and the yellow is because it's all about safety. Look cool, but still be safe. That's the thing. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And obviously it's got a reflective part at the
Yeah.
top of the wheel as well. So
Right. Anything else? Or are we wrapping up? Wrapping up. Right.
Alright, let's wrap it up. Okay, so I mean the whole point of Wheel Talk is just to keep people informed on anything that we think you guys need to know. For Rosie.
Attention
Also
please, this is a customer announcement.
Great.
Please be aware, indoor and outdoor bookings have now come to an end.
Oh yeah.
That's right, indoor and outdoor bookings have now come to an
It's a
end.
lady announcing.
Please collect your belongings and make your way to the exit. And thank you for visiting Lee Valley Hockington Centre.
Oh no, we just got this out.
Like and subscribe.
Like and
Ring that bell notification.
I like that.
Thanks for joining us for episode 2 of Wheel Talk.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. I like this.